Morning, it is Saturday, and well, in today's video we're kind of flipping backwards and forwards between today, which like I've said is Saturday, and also Wednesday. So when I've got this hoodie on, the blue one, it's today, which is, like I say, Saturday, and if I've got the orange one, it's Wednesday. And while I have a coffee and let the dogs out, well, we'll go back to Wednesday where I'll explain things a little bit more. Today I've got a few little errands to run and trying to figure things out for when I'm away, because on Sunday we're taking the kids to Greece for a week. So I'm trying, there's changes that I want making to the camper van that I've sort of potentially mentioned briefly, but I want to start all of them while I'm away ideally. But before I do that, I need a coffee because we had a fox in the field last night. Well, I thought it was someone being stabbed until I've YouTubed it this morning to figure out what the noise was, and it was a fox. It was a mating call from a fox, and there's nothing sexy about that sort of noise, so they've done well for themselves if they manage to get anything from going like that. Which is basically what it was. Anyway, I'm gonna have a coffee and then I'll explain a little bit more. Now, there's a couple of things we need to get sorted this morning. First of all, you may have noticed I've changed the banner and the sort of logo on the channel. I've been getting a couple of hoodies and t-shirts printed and, well, embroidered for me and Danny. So I need to go down this morning to collect them, see what they've turned out like. And then after that, well, I've got a bit of a challenge for someone. Now, when I say challenge, it's more being a pain in the arse, to be totally honest with you. So I'm gonna ring him in a second. It's a last minute thing.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, not bad. You?
Aye, spot on. So I've got a bit of a thing for you, mate. So I'm off to Greece on Sunday.
Okay.
And you know that I generally only do shit last minute.
Are you taking the van to Greece?
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, right. Okay. That's an improvement. That is an improvement.
Yeah, but basically I'm after, you know, them fogs I was wanting for on the bull bar. I'm wondering if we can get not just them sourced but installed, and potentially the biggest issue would be the replacement grill, because I know VW is probably where we're going to have to get that, and they take forever for everything. But to see whether we can make it happen where we can get, well, all of that done while I'm away.
Let me check stock and stuff and see what's available and see what next week has in store, and I'll come back to you. Does that work?
Yeah, that works fine. Spot on.
Cool. Linked.
Excellent. Cheers, Pat. Bye. Thanks, mate. Bye. Well, I've just finished on the phone to Pat, and, well, Pat has basically said he'll see what he can do. He has got a very busy, successful business, so I'm not surprised that he's a little bit like, it's a last minute thing. But if anyone can do it, it's Pat. I actually met Pat years ago. I used to do photography for car magazines and car websites, and his T4 or T5, whichever it is, I'd done a photo shoot on that in Sunderland quite a few years ago now, and we kept in touch through Instagram, Facebook, all the rest of it. Then I got the California Ocean and I photoshopped the California. I was like, can I make it look like this? And he was like, well, we can try. So we had to look for all the parts and figured it all out. I give it to him again, I think when I was on holiday, come back and it had all been done and I was over the moon with it. And then since then we kept in touch again, and then when I got the Grand California, done the same thing. Actually, the time lapse in the Modify video of his sort of photoshopping it was actually to send to him, because no one had made anything, well, none of the Grand Californias looked like that at that point. There's been a couple that's kind of replicated what I've done since then, but at the time there was none. Pat just knows everyone. He's shit hot at what he does, so if he can do it, then I'll be over the moon. If he can't, then it is what it is, but it would be nice to get stuff like that done for us to come back from holiday. We'll have to wait and see. Well, you may or may not remember, depending on whether you watched the video, that on my birthday Danny bought us a rock, but mainly part of that video was the fact that I found some little eggs. And, well, them eggs are now, well, birds, basically, baby ones. So I'm going to take you out and we'll show you our new family. So the nest is just here. So that's the baby birds. The mum is actually like a little blackbird thing, but she's brown. So I don't know if it means she's like a brown blackbird or whether it's just a brown bird. I don't know. Well, we're nearly at 06, which is where I get all my stuff printed or embroidered, and I have done for years. I've known Stu since, well, about 18 years now, when he opened his little shop in what was or possibly is still called Jackie White's Market in Sunderland, and it used to stink of like fish and meat because it was next to all the meat places. But anyway, Stu knows literally everything about anything that's relating to embroidery, printing, clothing, all of that sort of stuff. So that's why I always go for everything. They look nice. Oh. Get on. Sorted. They all look nice actually. They come out canny. Got them all embroidered because if I get them on as like a vinyl thing, you boil wash, you wash everything on, I'll end up boiling my logos off.
This is true.
This is very true. Here's all the hoodies and t-shirts. I went for a little subtle embroidered logo on them all. Well, because I didn't need a big thing on it. And it's come out nice. So we'll try them on, see how they look, shall we? We'll try them on. So we'll take this one off. This one's my favourite. Nice manly baby blue. It's nice actually, isn't it? So these are the hoodies and t-shirts. They look pretty swish, lovely quality. Happy with them. Not necessarily planning on selling them or anything like that anytime soon. I may at some point, but I haven't really got the following for it at the minute. I just fancied wearing it, and I'm debating getting this logo here put somewhere on the camper van, and that might be, well, it might have been done potentially by the time we come back from holiday. I'm not sure. So after I bought the clothing and everything else, I thought, well, I like to wear caps, so I'll order a couple. So I ordered a white one and also a black one. And well, then I found somewhere locally that I can get them done faster, basically. So because I'm Mr. Patient, well, I got one of each made faster. So now that means I'm going to have a couple of spare, well, one white and one black spare one. Well, that well, I don't need them. So if anyone is interested or does want them, just put white cap and or black cap or something along them lines in the comments, and I'll pick some at random. Well, I'll pick one of each at random if there's more than one, and I'll get them posted out once I get back from holiday or whenever they arrive. I think they're not coming until about the 10th of June. So yeah, but some of them, I like them. Like them things. Like them things. So I've just been working on something, well, like a sticker thing that I'm going to put on the side. It's essentially the logo, and I'm thinking about putting it on the side of the van. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get my laptop. So I don't know if you can see this very well. If we put the logo here in the same vinyl as that's on the bottom quarter, and then potentially the YouTube thing there as well, obviously on both sides. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but it's the worst that can happen. Essentially I can put it on, just not like it, and pull it off. But I think if I get it put on the little pop out bits in the same sort of textury vinyl that I've got at the bottom quarter of the van, I think it might look nice. And then with the other changes that's coming, yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. This came earlier. So by this I mean, well, it's this, which is the Low Pro Pro Tactic BP 350 AW2. I had the first version of this. This is the second one. And well, basically I've just spent the whole time ripping all these dividers out because, well, I don't need them. I only literally use half of the backpack for camera stuff, essentially. But the stuff I've got in here, I've got the new 20, well, it's not new, but it's new to me, the 24-105 f4. I've got my Sony ZV-1, which is an ideal little camera to stick in your pocket, and I've had a filter rings attached to it, stuck on, so I can stick a filter on. Got my DJI lapel mic. They won't come with us on all because I don't need them. Sennheiser mic, which is what I use for the Copenhagen video. It's so small and portable. I use this as much as possible generally on all day, because the big one that I've got here is the Rode Video Mic Pro, and it's big and heavy. Filter, the other filter, and obviously lens on there. And well, I got this one because the Peak Designs bag is brilliant. I love it and I've had it for years, but it's just not good enough when you're carrying a camera around all the time. The straps are just not padded enough, and my shoulders were killing us in Copenhagen. I like my old one of these, so I thought I'll try the new one. You may notice all the mess in here. So all of this mess which is basically, well, this is my desk, and it's a sit-stand desk, and I love it, but it's in, well, it's in the kids' gaming room because my office is still being done. So what I did do with the kids is I don't mind them sitting playing on games all the time if that's what they want to do and it's what makes them happy. As long as they're getting outside as well, I'm fine with it, as long as they do it communally. So what I've done is they're not allowed Xboxes or anything in the bedroom. However, we've got 4 gaming setups, one for me and then one each for the kids, so that they can play in the games and all the rest of it, but they have to do it communally. The issue is I like to do a bit of work and, well, I just hear them shouting at each other on Fortnite. This is what I'm waiting for. You might have seen in the background of some of the videos that there is wood, and that's because this room, well, it's not finished yet, and I ordered the bifolds that are going on there about 6-7 weeks ago, and the lead time was initially 3 weeks. Still haven't heard anything back from Pat. He's waiting for confirmation on things, but I have sent off the stickers, the vinyl designs, to get them cut. Well, Pat got in touch at 21:22. I think we can make it happen, he reckons. So I'm off to take him the Campervan Case today, because he's going to come to mine and pick it up at some point next week, hopefully, providing we can still get everything and there's no major delays. So everything is go. I've got an absolute shit ton to do, and I also want to show you, well, for some reason I missed out the bathroom on the sort of review type video, which isn't great really, considering that video is out now, and well, that is one of the big plus points of the campervan, so I need to go and fucking show you that really, don't I? Just done a little scout around the bathroom. It's not immaculate, but really, I don't care. So for anyone that was hoping to see it in the review, I'm sorry, and you're probably not even watching this anyway, so this bit's probably irrelevant, but a few people have commented asking about the bathroom. And to be fair, the bathroom is probably my favourite part. Definitely should have put that in the review, really, shouldn't I? It was on my list as well, I just forgot. Never mind. So the bathroom is, well, it's good, to be honest, apart from the handle, which has fell off twice, but anyway. So this is what it looks like. Hard to film, really, but you got your shower drain things, cassette toilet, which is ideal. We just stuff the bog roll behind there. Moving up, you got shelves, got a mirror. Hello. Which you can open to more shelves. There's normally a lot more in here than this, but obviously we took it away when we went on holiday. We've got wash bags. That obviously shuts again. Got here where you can hang things. They're all air fresheners. And then you've got a sink which folds down, and then this tap essentially goes all the way up to there, and then that's your shower. And to be honest, I can't, and to be honest, as much as I like to fault, or not I like to fault, but I do pick quite a few faults with most things in the campervan, I probably can't with this bathroom, because other than the door handle, I haven't had any bother with it. The sink's a bit oversized. You don't need a sink as big as that, and it does get in your way a little bit, but that's been like picky. Other than that, it's been great, to be honest. So yeah, that's the bathroom tour anyway. So I have made an additional change as well. Well, I haven't made it yet, but I will be by the time, well, not by the time I get back from holiday, but not long after. Basically, well, I don't know whether to even tell you yet. I'm getting new wheels. That's it. I'm getting shot of these ones. I've already picked them. They're getting delivered probably a couple of days after I get back. Same size, so we're keeping the wheels and tyres. We're not keeping the wheels and tyres, we're keeping the tyres from these wheels. Changes, we're going to be making some changes. I've had it like this for a little bit too long. I think it's about time to make some big changes. Right, it's time for a coffee. I've done all this, not even 9:30. That's how dedicated I am to this channel. You don't realise the effort I put into this stuff. I'm parched. I haven't even had a coffee. Right, we're in the Rangy, off to go and drop the old keys with Pat, and then we'll briefly say hello to Pat, come home, and then it's time to get packed. I've got so much to do. I'm genuinely stressed to bits.
Which is a very interesting thing. Both Russians and Ukraine.
There's the saviour. There he is. Well, that's me. That is me home now. The camper van's over there. It'll be the last time, hopefully, that I see it with them sort of laser lamp things in the grill. Next time will be with the fog light things, hopefully. But anyway, we'll be back after I get back from the holiday with a little bit more of a camper van related video, and we've got something big in the pipeline which I'll announce once I get back from the holiday. So that's me off. See you in a week or two.